Right then, so we have yet another battle report from Black Dragon. This time it's yet another one in the 500 point Warband series, and today I'm joined by one of the local in-store gamers, John. So hello, John.
Hello, people.
Wow. First time in front of a camera, other than normally he's in front of a height sign and taking a fast photo. But, yeah. Right, anyway, so today we are going to be playing 500 point Warband, and John's going to be playing High Elves because he has a fetish for elves.
Always.
Yeah. Wood, high, sea.
Yeah, pretty
anything
much.
but dark, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Dirty dark elves.
Yeah, dirty dark elves. And I'm going to be using my Skaven Warband. So basically, we've got the terrain set up. Armies are deployed. Nice little sort of sloping glade or a little river running through it, very elfy.
Yeah.
However, the elves have come to investigate because suddenly these little pools of warp energy have appeared. So the Skaven are basically trying to turn this lovely little sort of rolling...
So it's a little Skaven sauna.
Yeah, little Skaven sauna, yeah. So basically hot pits of warp energy. So I want to try and hold on to the area, and John basically wants to try and reclaim it and turn it back into a butterfly sanctuary.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Right, okay. So in this we have hidden objectives, which will apply to 20% of the points at the end for VPs. So we'll get cracking, show you the forces and get the game going. So playing for 6 turns. Good luck.
Good luck, mate.
No worries. Okay, so Skaven won the first turn roll, and the Clan Rats, unit of 20 with full command. In fact, actually I lied, it's a unit of 18. Look at that, cheating already. Couldn't quite get the extra 2 rats in. So unit of 18 rats have sort of run down the hill towards the elf archers on a little suicide mission. A warp fire thrower and the rattling gun have moved forward, and then we have a unit of 20 storm vermin with standard, musician, and then the chieftain's in there as well. He's got an enchanted shield and a what else has he got? A halberd, so he's in there. Okay, so the elf list, as we're going to their turn 1, because there's no shooting or magic, no magic users, we have 2 units of 5 elf archers, unit of 10 sea guard, and a unit of 10 sword masters, with the unit champion being the leader of this group. And then on the left flank is a tyrannic chariot. So elf turn 1. Okay, so end of High Elf turn. Some shots went in, managed to take the rattling team out. Other than that, killed a storm vermin and edged forward with the sword masters and the chariot. Other than that, everything else sort of pretty much held. So Skaven turn 2 coming up. So Skaven advance forward. That's pretty much all they can do. Warp fire team is going to fire at the sword masters. So 6. I don't think that's going to be enough. Can you just measure 6 from my warp team for me? So it starts there. Yeah, it's going to be short. Okay, so that's the end of Skaven turn 2. Okay, so High Elf charge declaration. Chariot is going to go cross land into the Clan Rats, hoping to get in their flank, and the Sword Masters have issued the charge order to try and hit the Storm Vermin, so we'll see whether they get in. Okay, so with the charge reactions, the Tyrannic Chariot managed to get in with a ridiculous 18-inch charge. The Sword Masters failed, though, about half an inch, 3/4 of an inch short, so they've just stumbled forward. Seaguard moved forward and put some shots into the Storm Vermin, who don't seem to be able to make any saves at all, so they lost 2 to the Seaguard and 1 to the archers over yonder. The other archers have moved into position. So D6 impact hit for the chariot. 3. So strength 5 on a chariot against the 2s to kill, basically. Happy days. 2 dead. And then you get your charge attack, so 2 horses, weapon skill 3 on a horse.
Yep.
So 4s, followed by 4s. 1 hit, and 1 wound. Clan Rats have a save of 5 up. And still not one save made. That's one dead. And then you've got your 2 elves. So hitting on
4
3s. 1 hit. And failed to wound. Not armed with spears, are they?
They are, yeah.
So that would be a kill.
Oh.
Save of 6. +1 strength on the charge. With a spear. Okay, so 4 casualties. So I lost 2 in the combat, so I've got 1 fight back. Missed. Okay, so unit strength of the chariot isn't 5, is it? It's only that 3.
Where's 4.
Unit strength 4. Okay. Okay, so even though the chariot did some damage, with the Skaven weight of numbers, they actually hold, and as such that combat's drawn. So Skaven turn 3 coming up. Okay, so Stormvermin have charged into the Swordmasters, and that's pretty much it really. Warp Fire Thrower is going to fire in the direction of going through the chariot into the archers, but as life is cheap I can fire into combat zones, so here we go. Oh, typically rolled a misfire. When things go wrong, they go wrong. Oh, 1, that's not good, I think I'm going to die. Place the target. Oh, actually, yeah, on the barrel, so that's fine. It's still going to hit the, but then the team's destroyed. Yeah, so team's wiped out. However, we do also get to hit the chariot with the warp fire beforehand. So just work that out. 3 to wound. Yes, get it on a 5, and then ideally a 5 or a 6 to wipe the chariot out. No, so the chariot takes a wound, but also has to take a panic check. And fails on a 9, does it? Or is it okay? Is it 9 or 8? Their leadership.
8. Okay,
so that's a fail. Because you only got a champion, haven't you? So you haven't got the +1 leadership. So 3d6, they flee. 14 inches, off it goes. Yeah, that's going out. Okay, and that's destroyed. So there we go. Right, okay, into combat. So the Stormvermin have charged in. So there is in the unit. There's a 4 Stormvermin. Weapon skill of the Stormvermin is only 4, so they're going to need 4s to hit. Not too bad. 3. They are strength 4 on the charge. So 3s to wound. What armor have the Swordmasters got?
Highly.
5 up. Yeah, so 6s it'll be after this if I get any. 3. So yep, 6s. Negative. So 3 Swordmasters fall. And then my leader. 3 dice, weapon skill 5, so hitting on 4s. And nothing from the leader. Excellent, well done, mate. Okay, so you've got your unit champion and 1 other guy to return attacks.
Weapon skill 6.
So 3s.
Whoa.
Love it. And then
2s.
A 2 to, oh, even better. Okay. Right, so we both have standards. I did 3 casualties. I am higher unit strength. And that's it. So you lose by 4. So leadership minus 4.
So 4.
No. Flee, I will follow. 2d6. 10. So 10 to wipe you out. Nope, 5. Okay, so you flee 10, I go 5 after you. Okay, so the Swordmasters fled. The Stormvermin chased after them as best they could, but couldn't get them. However, did pick the standard up on the way through. And it is now High Elf turn 3, so charges to declare. So unfortunately, the chariot failed to rein the horses back and is now within touching distance of the board edge. However, the Swordmasters did rally, didn't need the musician, but they rallied under normal leadership, and rest of the High Elf compulsory standard moves. So, what are you doing? Swordmasters have tried to create a column of fire into the Storm Vermin, as they know the Storm Vermin won't make any saves. Okay, so shooting, what are you doing?
Sea Guard.
Okay, 5 shots. They have moved, so -1. Okay, and then force to wound. 2. And still no saves, I told you.
And then
Yeah, 5 more.
3s.
Yep. All of them.
3. That looks definitely correct.
Yeah. Still none. And that is actually a panic check. And that is a... They had 2 ranks at the beginning. 8, they flee.
Oh. That was lucky.
5. Okay, so Storm Vermin took a massive volley from the archers and the Sea Guard, and managed to lose 3, I think it was.
3 from the Sea Guard and 2 from the...
Yeah, so 5 in total. It wasn't enough that they took the damage. They failed every single saving throw. So far, Skaven have not made 1 saving throw. So anyway, it was enough to make them break through the panic, so they've sort of decided to leg it. Other than that, again, a couple of shots gone into the clan rats, and yet again failed every save. So with the Skaven failing every save, they have no right to win this, but we'll see how we get on as Skaven turn 4. End of Skaven turn 4, pretty much all they could do was reform this lot who passed the rally check, and these guys reformed and edged closer to the archers, hoping that we can get a charge off before we get shot off this table. So High Elf turn 4 coming up. So the Tyrannarch chariot, finally realising that the rats are miles away, has decided to turn back round. Fortunately for John, otherwise would have lost quite a lot of points there. The Sea Guard have charge wheeled into the Storm Vermin. The Swordmasters have moved back in towards the combat and realigned themselves a little bit. And the Archers of Doom have decided they're just going to shoot the clan rats probably off the table. So, shooting. 10 shots. Just do all 10.
All 10?
Yeah, they're all on the same, aren't they?
Yeah.
So hitting on 3s, winning on 4s. They've got no other viable targets either. So.
No.
Yep, and then 4s. That's a bit better. 2. Let's see if we can make a save. It's only turn 4 in the game. 1 save! Yes. Oh my word. Okay, right. Well, at least I can't say I haven't saved anything. Right, into combat. You've got 5 guys there, and champion.
No champion, is there?
Oh no, there's no champion in the Sea Guard, so just 5 attacks.
10 attacks. Got spears.
And you get that in the...
They get it in this edition as well. They can fight in...
Yeah, but it's only, you can't on charge.
Yeah.
Okay, so having established that, yep, so it's 5 attacks. Hitting on 3s, because higher weapons. Okay, and then 4s to wound. Oh, actually, hang on. Yes, Storm Wound having 3, of course. 2, let's see if we can make an armor save. Oh, did save 1.
Ooh.
Okay, so return attack will be 4 down to 3. 3 Skaven, hitting on 4s, yep. 2. And then strength, so 3s. Oh dear God. And then champion. Where are that one? Hits with all 3.
What weapon's going to do?
5.
Ah. Yeah.
And then 3 at -2.
3 dead then.
Yep, 3 dead. Okay, so we both had a rank. We both have. Have you technically got a banner in that unit? You haven't, have you?
No.
No. So I've got a banner. I outnumber you, and I did 3 casualties.
I did
So
1.
6 versus 2, so you lose by 4. And failed. I will follow you. Six. 5 gutted. Alright, off you go. Straight back.
Huh?
Away from the enemy.
Well, yeah, but that'll put me in that unit.
Okay. Okay, so the Skaven force has chased after the Sea Guard, but failed to catch them by an inch. So Skaven turn 5 coming up. Charges to declare. Storm Vermin will charge into the Sea Guard, and the Clan Rats will charge into the archers. Yeah, those archers there, I think. Okay, so that's what we're going to charge. High Elf archers, are you going to hold or flee?
Stand and shoot.
Okay, stand and shoot. Yeah, that's the other option. Of course it is. not that I was trying to mislead you in any way. And then the Sea Guard, they flee 2d6 because they auto flee. 10, so they go another 10, which might. Ooh. Oh, they're on by a half an inch. See, if they'd gone that full distance instead of getting stopped, they'd have been off. Okay, and the Storm Vermin will slam into the Swordmasters. Okay, so the Skaven are in pursuit now, and they're in and amongst the High Elves. The Sea Guard have run off, nearly off the board. The Clan Rats have charged into the Archers. Archers stood and fired, but the Skaven have made their 3rd armour save of the game in turn 5 and managed to get in there. Okay, so combat. So Clan Rats, we have Claw Leader, and we have 4 others. Okay, so they're all equally as rubbish as each other, I think. Yep. Right, okay, so, and spears are not going to benefit me for the time being. Right, so, that's one of your dirty elf dice there. Hitting on 4s, I assume you're...
4, yeah.
Yep, so 4s to hit, 3, and then 4s to wound. 1. It's actually 4s to kill because I've got no armour. So that will be, you had 4, so 3 attacks back.
4.
Because that one wasn't in base contact.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but
it doesn't
not
matter.
Either, then.
Huh?
He isn't either then.
Yeah, he is because he's corner to corner. I can maximise. I've got 5 there.
Put him back.
It doesn't matter which one you take because it's the return attacks. So you only had 4 in base contact, so you've only got 3 hit attacks back.
3s?
Yep. Impressive. Okay, so banner, casualty, outnumbered, rank 4. -4. And that's a fail, and I will chase. Oh, oh dear. Double 1 says.
From around, not.
Yay! Wiped out. 6 inch. Okay, so the Storm Vermin, again, weighted numbers, casualties were similar, but the banner and ranks, etc., obviously paid the price for the poor Swordmasters, who failed, fled, but got cut down by the Storm Vermin. So they're now harassing the Sea Guard, hopefully forcing them to flee off in turn 6. The Clan Rats ran through the Archers, which wasn't any real surprise. So the High Elves active units is 1 unit of Archers and 4 miles away the Chariot. Okay, so that is your turn 5. So you've got Charges to Declare, which presumably none. Rally check on the Sea Guard. Pass, so they turn. Ready for their last stand. And then
Normal moves.
Chariot, normal move, and Archers, normal move. So they're going to turn around, and the Chariot's going to move 9 back across the battlefield. Okay, so High Elf turn 5. Chariot's coming back across the board, maybe a bit too late, but might just get in because it's got ridiculous charge range. Archers have just turned in order to manage to get some shots in on the clan rats, and the Sea Guard rallied. So 5 shots onto them. Move, so 4s. 3 hits, 4s to wound. 1. Ooh. Oh, typically. Another one dead. And if you just want to check range, 24.
He's in.
Is he in? You've already done? Yeah. Okay, cool. So 2 shots, moved and long range. Yep. No.
Nope.
Okay, so that is end of High Elf turn 5. So last turn, turn 6. Right, Skaven Declaration of Charges coming up. Okay, so the clan rats have can't really do anything. They're out of arc of the Sea Guard, so they're just going to turn around and sort of shake their spears at the High Elves who refuse to fight. Sea Guard are going to stand and shoot on the way in, so 5 shots, -1,
4s.
3 hits and 4s to win. Yay, that's what we like. Okay, so a bit of combat going on. So we've got. So what's their weapon skill?
4.
4. Okay, so 4s to hit. 2, and then 3s to wound. Okay. No, it's only -1 because they've only got the helmet.
Yeah, they've only got light armour.
Oh, no shields. They must have. Not got shields? What's the save?
It just says
that?
light armour. 6 up.
Oh yeah, so yeah, dead. 2 dead. And then War Boss. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits.
2s.
And 2 dead.
2 dead.
So it's 4 dead total, so you've got your champion to fight back.
There's no champion.
Oh, there's no champion, so you've got 1 guy to fight back.
3.
Yep, and a 4 to win. You know what's going to happen here, don't you? Oh, no, saved it. Hey, 4 saves. Okay, so it's 4 dead, plus a banner, plus outnumbered, -6. Double 1. Nope. Off your fleet. I will hold. Which I failed to do, so I follow you. And yep, I'm off the table and come back on next turn. Right then, so nice little game there. Secret objectives, I had Assassinate, which was to kill John's commander, which I managed to do, and you had Annihilate, which was kill more than 50% of my units, which you did, because the 2 units that remained were below half strength. So working out VPs, I managed to get Banner and also kill the commander, and but unfortunately the only scoring model I had left was actually my commander.
Yeah.
Whereas John Chariot managed to stay on the table, so even though it didn't do anything for the last couple of turns, heavily pointed unit there, and also a little unit of archers who fairly stubborn and refused to get away. So in actual fact, slight positive advantage to the Skaven, but still a draw for Warband purposes. So basically that was a good game.
It was
enjoyable.
Thank you, mate.
So yeah, do check out the Warhammer 6th edition Facebook page for all your 6th edition needs. Do check out our website for all your gaming needs. Other than that, do subscribe so that obviously we can let you know obviously as and when more content comes available, not just for Warhammer 6. We're on a bit of a Warhammer 6th edition or Old Hammer quest at the minute, but I know John's dying to get me play Dead Zone, and gonna get the old Wild West out, I think, as well. Yeah. Next couple of weeks we're gonna get Wild West out. So towards the end of Jan, I think.
There's more stuff I've got to paint.
You just borrowed mine, didn't you?
Well, no, I've got a band, didn't I?
Oh yeah, you got a band. Yeah, just need to get some paint out.
Yeah.
So let's do it. Okay, so you heard it here. He's going to paint them by the end of January.
I didn't say the end of January. I didn't say what year.
Yeah, what year? Okay. So yeah, we're going to basically do loads and loads of vids. So do subscribe, and there will be a bit of variation coming in as well. Okay, thanks very much, and see you soon.